Hi folks, today on YouTube I will be changing the oil of my 2024 Subaru Outback Limited XT. This is the one with the turbo engine, and the oil change is very straightforward. I just made a showing marking that I made here. I put the filter on last time in November 2025. I will also be cleaning things here and there. The car is up on ramps, that's all you need. These are 6,000 pound ramps. I use it for my Subaru as well as my Mercedes GL, so I can handle the weight. I'll also be cleaning the intercooler as well as cleaning the air box that's here. I won't be replacing the filter because I've done that before. You will need a 17 millimeter socket, deep or otherwise, it really doesn't matter. I'm just using a deep one, but I will show you where the oil pan bolt is. It is really right underneath here. Again, it's 17 millimeter, and just unscrew it. And now I have my oil pan on this dolly that makes it easier to wheel it back and forth. All right, here I'm showing the location again as to where the oil pan bolt is, and I'm positioning my oil catcher, I guess, right underneath that to be able to catch all the oil that's coming out. Again, this oil change is pretty straightforward. You just unscrew it. I loosened it before, so here I'm just unscrewing it slowly. So here is the new filter I'll be putting on. This is the one that's made in Japan. Here's the model number of it. I'm just unscrewing the old one to replace it. If it's tight, you may just need some elbow grease to remove it, but it's pretty straightforward in unscrewing it. Just be careful that you don't drip any oil as you flip it over. Now what we'll do is we're going to be taking the oil from the old one and put it on the threads of the new one. So we do this so that the oil filter does not get stuck on there as you're unscrewing it. So it makes it easier to take it off as you undo it. Apologies for my finger getting in the way of this recording. Also, you want to make sure that you clean all off the old oil, either using a cloth or shop towel, and just make sure that it's all clean before you screw the new one back on. Screwing the new one back on is, again, very easy. You just screw it on and tighten it as much as possible until it goes down all the way in. This is the crushed washer I got. These are from Subaru. They are flat on one side and I guess tapered on the other side. So the tapered side goes against the oil pan and the flat side goes against the bolt. So just keep that in mind. So these are not just your flat discs. So here's the oil that I'll be using. It's from Costco. They're OW20 weight synthetic. I bought a 4-pack since I'll be doing multiple oil changes, and it just worked out to be at a lower cost. This is the torque wrench I got from Harbor Freight. The torque spec for the drain bolt is 31 foot-pounds. Just basically twist it, and then it's a click type. So you set it, and then when you hear the click, you know you're done. All right, so now I'm putting the bolt back on to the drain pan with the washer on it, obviously. So it's a little finicky, but you could screw it right in. And then after this, I'll be cleaning up the place with any oil that has fallen over. So just wiping it off with a cloth to get rid of any oil. And then now after this, we will go on to torquing the bolt. Again, I mentioned it's 31 foot-pounds. So just torque it until you hear the click. So pretty straightforward. Now the oil change is done. And I pour the oil in. I just don't show the video of pouring the oil, but I pour the oil in 5 quarts. Now I'm cleaning the air filter. It's pretty easy. Just loosen these clamps, and then you could finagle the air filter out. You could also loosen that clamp over there to the left that connects the mass airflow sensor to give you some room, and then you could just take this out and clean it. I also used a vacuum cleaner to vacuum on the inside. I just don't show that, but you could just stick a vacuum hose in there to clean inside the box. Next, I'll be cleaning the intercooler. And just make sure that when you put this back, that you put it in the right way, where the up part shows going into the engine. So it looks pretty clean because I just changed it maybe about 5,000 miles ago. So and I vacuum out all this debris. It's just primarily leaves in there, so just vacuum that out. Now I'm using the same air hose or vacuum hose to clean out the intercooler. Again, oil change is done. Air filter is clean. Thanks for watching.